So, like a couple weeks ago, I was at this same spot, this lake, and I had the same shirt on that said, "Don't ask me my sign. I'm a sign from God." Now, if you know me, you know I don't believe in either, but it's just some troll shit. But anyway, I met a young lady at the lake, and she said, "Oh, you're at the lake. I know I can't ask you your sign because your shirt says that, but you're at the lake, so you must be a water sign." Then she said, "Well, actually, by looking at your hair, you might be a Leo." Mm, man. So the original thumbnail was gonna have some shit that said something like, "I'm surrounded by dumbasses," and then I was gonna have the word "dumbasses" scratched out and replaced by, or crossed out and replaced with the words "depression, distraction, and disinformation." Okay, first of all, I'm gonna make references to my other videos, so why don't you stop right now and go watch my other videos where I'm talking about Sister Harris or the DNC or anything like that. Hold on, let me light this properly. What the fuck? Is there a such thing as a windproof lighter in the city of Wind? Nah, but if y'all know about a windproof lighter, let me know. But anyway, so man, bros and sisters, I want to be inclusive here because we definitely going to talk about our precious black sisters and the, the role that us as men have to properly play in their life, um, and the role that capitalism and colonialism plays in their life. But at any rate, yo, 3 weeks ago, that's when I first got the idea to write this video essay, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because I heard some of the dumb. I know it was dumb what Shorty said about motherfucker. Cause think about it, bro. How, and sis, think about how many motherfuckers be at the lake. How many bodies of water there are, and your dumbass gonna sit here and say, "I'm sorry, I'm in the collar, dumbass," but it was fucking dumb. How the fuck you gonna say somebody a water sign because they sitting by a body of water? That's dumb as fuck. But anyway, we gonna get into stupidity, spirituality, and if the role it plays in black men versus black women's life. Um, by the way, let me say this real quick about belief systems, because we gonna get into belief systems, but I'm gonna tell you about the stupid ass shit I heard 3 weeks ago, which inspired this story. I mean, inspired this video. Um, gee, the reason that there's a reason why um more black people are hesitant to be atheists and white people are less hesitant to be atheists. That's the same reason why more women are hesitant to be atheists or agnostic. Some people use the terms interchangeably, but they mean different things. But the general idea of not believing, um, and men are less hesitant to not believe, and women are more hesitant to get rid of their beliefs. And the answer is privilege. And I spoke about this in one of my other videos. So go watch my other videos. But anyway, let me tell you about what the fuck I heard 3 weeks ago that made me just kind of say, damn, I love black people, but we can be, and we got some dumb asses in our fucking community. Some dumbasses. So if you are from Chicago, Illinois, the South Side, and you're tapped into the street lore, you are familiar with a young brother by the name of Kyron Dameron, more colloquially known as No Limit Cairo. Um, I promise you, this is some of the dumbest shit I've ever. Oh my fucking god! This nigga, and I hate to use the N word, but you a dumb nigga, brother Cairo. This dumb nigga, and everybody associated with this story who believes the narrative I'm about to say, you are very slow. You are dumber than dumb. Um, he stole a car, crashed this stolen car, a Jaguar, during the fucking Democratic National Convention. And the thing is, he was downtown. I looked at the date of it. It said August 20th. I said, August 20th? He got bumped downtown August 20th? DNC was in town from August 19th to August 22nd. You can't, you were in the middle of it. In the middle of it. In the middle of the fucking downtown area. You had a stolen car with a switch on you. And according to the story, he got caught by the fucking Secret Service. Oh my fucking God. Then, apparently, they said that he saw that the police noticed him. He noticed the police noticing him. He got spooked and then crashed the car. Crashed the stolen car downtown with a switch in the middle of the fucking DNC. The stupidity doesn't stop there. Because somehow I'm sorry, let me calm down. Because not all of y'all ain't stupid, because all of y'all didn't drop this. But the motherfuckers that stupid, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all stupid motherfuckers thought that because he got caught with a switch, that he was on some sort of hero mission to kill a random migrant. So here's the thing. They're saying that this gentleman by the name of Calvin, and I can't find his real name because I can't find any fucking story online at all about this occurrence. But apparently, some brother named Calvin, who is apparently an associate of No Limit, Rock Block, L's Up 150, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves nowadays. Them Lil Bibby, Lil Herb gentlemen. But anyway, they are on 79th in the South Chicago area. That's a ways away from downtown. So they're trying to convince me, first of all, a lot of things. They're trying to convince me, and whoever's reading this story about Cairo sliding for Calvin, for a Venezuelan, killing him. You're first of all, okay, you have to prove that somebody died. So apparently this guy Calvin is dead, right? You have to prove he was murdered. You have to prove he was murdered with a gun, because they say he was shot. You have to prove he was murdered by a fucking Venezuelan. And with all of this, none of this shit has been proven. There's no story even corroborating the fact that he died, let alone who killed him. Then you stupid, slow, dunce cap motherfuckers are trying to convince me that he got caught downtown trying to slide, even though it happened over east. So I've had issues with people where I've had to slide on them. And the thing is, you go where you know that person is going to be at, or where they were during the scene of the crime. Are you trying to tell me? So I'm not trying to spend too much time on the stupidity of this, but I will try to spend time talking about how this is connected to this story about 61st Street, 61st and King Drive. Man, y'all are dumb. Y'all said migrants took over a building on 60 fucking First and King Drive. Y'all have got to be some of the dumbest motherfuckers to walk this earth. And then y'all shared it and was like, oh, we gotta stick together. These stupid motherfuckers said, oh, and we gonna talk about the Haitians too. Because I noticed the black people aren't very vocal about the Haitian rumor. And we gonna talk about why. You know what? Nah, let's digress for a quick second. Nah, we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about why y'all not talking about the Haitian shit. But anyway, these goofball Jamal motherfuckers said, black people, we gotta stick together. The GDs and BDs and Stones and Vice Lords. When the fuck have y'all ever done that? Name one time in recent history, there was in the past some fake ass let's link up shit in like 92, because I know my history. I know that that shit was done in the Cabrini Green projects one time for the fun time. But 30 years later, what have you niggas done? My lighter stopped working. Oh man, where's my other lighter? I need my other lighter. Um, do y'all remember Laquan McDonald in 2014? They shot that young man 16 times or 17 times. It was about the same age he was. He was like 16 or 17. They shot him 16 or 17 times. I want to know, niggas, gangbangers, did y'all say that shit back then? That we was gonna click up for Laquan, we was gonna slide for Laquan McDonald? I remember seeing non-gangbangers downtown Chicago stopping people from shopping. Is that what y'all gonna say Cairo was doing? He was trying to do a protest. That's why he went downtown. Stupid ass. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I remember political motherfuckers that y'all motherfuckers don't want to be involved with. Because a lot of y'all dumb motherfuckers love to say, I don't really follow politics. I don't really know that shit. But you know about this migrant shit, though. I'm sorry, you don't know about this migrant shit with your fucking stupid ass. I'm sorry to be so aggressive. I got a lot of anger in my heart because I do not excuse stupidity. I hate stupidity more than anything because stupidity is fucking harmful. Stupidity causes so many problems in our world. So many. Anyway, I do remember you niggas saying in 2016, though, about fucking ISIS. I remember that. I remember motherfuckers saying on fucking Facebook back when I had a Facebook, and that was around the last time I had a Facebook, 8 years ago. Facebook fucking sucks. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg. But anyway, um, I remember dumb niggas saying, and dumb Mexican niggas too, saying, yeah, it don't matter if you a GD, BD, Vice Lord, Latin King, Neutron, Renegade. We all gotta come together because this is because of our families and our livelihood are at stake. And I'm like, man, y'all have got to be, because you all, number one, this is fan fiction. This is like a fantasy for motherfuckers because they know the real power that they have to go slide on motherfuckers next door. Some of y'all live next door to police stations. Y'all not gonna slide on them. And they literally killed somebody in your family yesterday, probably. You're not gonna slide on them. But you know the likelihood of migrants or ISIS coming is slim to none. You, in the back of y'all mind, y'all know that shit is bullshit. But somehow you're convinced that you're gonna convince me that somehow all of a sudden y'all motherfuckers are some sort of revolutionary Black Panther niggas. You're not. You're retarded. And women can say bitch. Black people can say nigga. I was in special ed, so I can say retarded, right? That's how it works, right? Let me pause so I can smoke. Let me let you think while I pause. You wanna know what's crazy? What I do remember, uh, as far as people doing mass mob action and taking over buildings and shit, I remember that happened 3 years ago, dumbass, in motherfucking 2021. I remember a bunch of white people led by Trump, the very Trump that a lot of you stupid motherfuckers support. I remember those motherfuckers going and taking over a building, not migrants. You wanna know what else I remember? I remember in 2015 or 2016, white people driving in the crowd doing vehicular manslaughter. I remember that. You wanna know what else I remember? In the early 20th century, white people bombing Tulsa, Oklahoma. I remember that. You wanna know what else I remember? In the 1800s, the Trail of Tears, the Homestead Act. I remember a bunch of white people going into Native American houses, taking over their shit. I remember that. So if you don't remember that, or you wanna pretend you don't remember that, shut your stupid fucking mouth and never talk again. Hold on. Anyway, 9 racks a month. Let's talk about that. Y'all were going around saying that migrants was getting 9 racks a month. Show me. Because the only, like, literally find me a receipt. Because a motherfucker, one rando I heard said that he saw an EBT balance that said, it was thousands of dollars or some shit. Find me that. Because until I see it myself, cap. Because the only thing I found was that mathematically speaking, if you average out the amount of estimated migrants and the dollars allotted for things like housing and shelter, it equals about 9 racks per migrant. See, if you take time, you might be less dumb. Sometimes it's just like take a little moment, Google it, look it up yourself, and take the time to Google, okay? Don't Google fast. Some shit you can Google real fast, but some shit you gotta take a little more time, or else you're going to look fucking dumb. All fucking so. The only thing I've seen as far as food and migrants is every time I go to motherfucking GCFD, I see them doing the same shit as me, bars, which is trying to get fucking free food. I know if I was getting 9 racks a month, I probably wouldn't be at no fucking GCFD. You have to stand in them lines sometimes for hours just to bear. Sometimes you get food you can't even eat. Sometimes the food is expired, but you get what you can get and don't throw a fit. That don't add up. 9 racks a month don't add up to me being in a sense hanging in a child line. The fuck you talking about? With y'all very dumb and y'all dumb. Hold on, let me take another break. I'm getting real hot. You want to know what else? Ever since I watched them videos about motherfucker, and my algorithm was already having issues, and that's what brings me to the title of the fucking video, the idiot's algorithm. After watching them videos about No Limit Cairo, my algorithm has been kind of fucked. It's been suggesting me some very stupid shit. And let me explain to y'all how that works. Y'all have to start using the feature of do not recommend channel. I do not like this video. Do not show me this video. Show me less like this. You can go on social media and type in different words and phrases that you don't want posts that contain that to show up. On Twitter, back when I had a Twitter, when Elon's stinking ass got it, I got rid of it. But when I had a Twitter and then currently with my IG, I motherfucking often, I got a long list that say shit like rising signs, Sagittarius, Gemini, all the stupid words, you feel me? Jesus, Allah, all the words about stupid beliefs and shit. I put BBL, any of that shit, modern man, passport, bro. I put all of that shit in a long list of do not recommend this stupid bullshit to me ever a fucking again. Also, you want to know what this bullshit, this migrant shit remind me of? It reminds me of the fake ass sibling rivalry I got with my brother. So me and my brother are 10 years apart. Keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind. So my big brother and I are 10 years apart, which means that our father was 10 years older when I was born versus when he was born. But this entire time, he's had this like desire to one-up me and try to go to figures of authority, such as my father himself, or when we lived with our aunt, he would, try to, brown nose to authority against me. Kind of like what you niggas are doing to the fucking migrants. Because my thing is, the migrants didn't do shit to you. Just like I never ever was on no sibling rivalry shit with my brother. I always just wanted to love the nigga. Just like, at most, I had nothing against him. Like sometimes, in certain situations, somebody is just ignoring you. Not ignoring you, but they're not necessarily communicating with you, but they're not against you. But on the flip side, a lot of it was, I don't look up to you like that, especially like, so I'm not finna try to be like you or be a mini me of you or whatever the fuck. But I did want to like have a relationship and love you, and there are a lot of people in the diaspora who just want that. There are black migrants, there are black Brits, there are black Hispanics that want to be a part of the black community. They identify as black. You know what I'm saying? And here y'all go mad at the and my dad is a narcissist. He's a sociopath too. And I feel like he has, indirectly contributed to this little fake ass rivalry, but my brother is falling for it. So my brother is the niggas in this situation, and I'm the migrant. We're like, if you got a problem with what you feel is a disparagement of resources, go talk to him. And then also, nigga, I cannot help that we're 10 years apart. Like, Brandon Johnson being the mayor right now, if we had mayors prior to now, and I'm not saying that Brandon Johnson is perfect, because I've been calling 311. Y'all tag Brandon Johnson in this and tell his ass I've been calling 311 this whole time. I'm still knocking on homelessness door. Hit the Cash App. I have no idea where the fuck I'm finna move. I was supposed to, my eviction date or slash the end of my lease was 3 weeks ago. I've been calling 311 because they supposed to have housing for my black ass, because they supposed to have housing for the homelessness and for the migrants. But at any rate, my point is, a lot of times people have ulterior motives for why they want to provide people with certain things. Like, one thing that sparked this whole my brother revealing that he had some sort of weak ass rivalry with me or whatever. Oh, we thought he loved you more than me. He's sitting here crying in the car because I told my brother how I literally will choose homelessness over living with somebody who's not good for my mental health. Because years ago, when I was homeless in Minnesota, I have a cousin who is some sort of weird capitalist or whatever, and she got access to housing or whatever. And my dad is like, I don't want you out here. I don't want you in the shelter, blah, blah, blah. So I'm a pay your first month's rent $500 worth at your cousin's, because she probably had some sort of housing she could put me in, allegedly. And I don't trust her. I don't fucking know her, and I don't trust her. I've had negative interactions with her, and this is Minnesota family. My Minnesota family do not know me, and they don't. Go watch my music video, I Came From Allstate, where I talk about I'm not familiar, so they're not familiar, because literally they will treat somebody who isn't related to them better than somebody who is related if their relationship is closer to them than that of yours. With that being said, I wasn't with the bullshit. And when I told my brother this story about, hey, dad talking about he finna try to pay $500 for my first month's rent at cousin Maine's, damn, I said her name, whatever, who cares, housing unit or whatever the fuck. I told his ass hard pass. This nigga start crying, literal tears, talking about, I could never ask dad for $500. I'm like, nigga, I didn't ask him for $500. And he told me I would have to pay him back for that money. He said I could pay him back when I start working. And then, of course, all the rest of the months I'm gonna have to pay for. I'm like, nigga, first of all, I'm not fucking with living with her. Two, I don't have a job now. So how the fuck I'm gonna pay her the second month? How I'm gonna pay you the first month? Three, for this nigga to try to think that, like, I could never ask dad. That's what y'all sound like. Like, oh, they getting them $9,000 a month. Like, what the fuck do y'all, why are y'all not coming at them? Why are y'all coming at me? Why are y'all pandering to the conservatives and Trump and shit? Like, why? Why are y'all doing that? My dad in this situation is Trump. Like, nigga, you're gonna go fucking side with Trump? This nigga denied you when you were born. He tried to do the same shit with me. He's an asshole. And you're, bro, let me pause again, G. Anyway, oh no, if the video is fucking up at any point, if it's glitching or anything, my apologies, y'all. I hate technology, y'all. Bars. But anyway, I got more comparisons. So once again, in my video where I was talking about Nelson Mandela and how I compared this beef with black Americans and the migrants to the beef that South African tribes had, And that shit is so crazy. I could never, like, shout out to the Africans, but I could never understand being African. Number one, y'all don't really have the oppressor there, like, that y'all see every day. Like, we see white people every day. And then on top of that, y'all finna beef with niggas that look just like y'all. Like, you are the river niggas, we are the mountain niggas. You river niggas stay over there, we are the mountain niggas. Like, how do y'all sound? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what? But anyway, so I'm finna give another comparison. Since I compared y'all to black people last time, I'm gonna compare y'all to white people. Yeah, I'm finna compare y'all to white people. Watch this. All right. So, in the days of slavery, even though white poor motherfuckers wasn't able to afford slaves, they still and they was not only able to afford slaves, but they were also systematically oppressed by the wealthy whites. Message. But anyway, these white motherfuckers, the poor white motherfuckers, they wanted slavery because even though they was oppressed and couldn't afford slaves themselves, they could get a job policing, oftentimes literally, that's where the police come from. Excuse me. They had the ability to have a job policing the people who were below them. And number two, they had a class of people that were systematically below them. It was a point in time where the word Negro and slave were synonymous. Oh shit. The bleep went off, looking ass. But up at them, my heat go up. I keep picking up the rope lighter. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Alright, so it kind of reminds me, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, what I was finna say, I'm high. Alright, watch this. So y'all don't think that's a good comparison? Watch this. Peep how whenever you see any black Americans on any Chicago news outlets doing anything negative or criminal, the white people and other non-black POC, which we'll get to later, they will be all in the comments talking about usual suspects and well, or monkey emojis and shit like that, right? Now, any migrant news, even fake news, which is stupid ass, even fake news, motherfuckers will be all in the comments ganging up on the migrants. So, speaking of the non-black POC, it's like the Mexicans is on the same shit the African Americans is on. Because while the black people is saying, oh, we not the oppressed criminal group no more. You still are. You still are. They still don't like your black guys. Please stop being dumb. And just like the Mexicans saying, okay, well, we don't want the Venezuelans here either. We gonna oppress them too because we don't want to be the targeted migrants no more. It's like, why the fuck would you think that would benefit your ass? How could that benefit your ass? Like, how? Think about it like this. You don't y'all remember in Arizona like 15 years ago, they was like forcing Mexicans to like show their papers like on the street randomly? Did y'all forget? I ain't forget. Cause that was during the Obama years. Yeah. Fuck y'all mean. Alright, I think I'm done talking about the migrants and shit. Let's talk about women. Looking ass. Nah, but Alright, so originally my question for this video was, who does stupidity harm more, men or women? And I got so many examples of stupid men and stupid women. But I feel like women suffer more because A, the systems of stupidity, religion, colonialism, other BS belief systems, put women systematically at a position of player two. B, because of that, black women will not only internalize the BS the most, but C, could potentially be player two to a stupid man. i.e., the wife of a dumbass, depending on a dumbass. You feel me? Which brings me to the male-female hierarchy does not help us men for the following reasons. A, if you're successful in this system, you'll always complain about how you have to do everything and how everybody else is broke and lazy. It's lonely, 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 lonely at the top face ass. B, you might be kind of successful, but a dumbass slash not skilled or very useful or worse, too successful for your own level of intellect or the lack thereof or competence. And now, like I said, you got people dependent on your stupid ass. See, you might be broke and constantly feeling like a failure due to not being able to take care of others, especially if you can't even take care of yourself. Worse, to be stupid and useless and broke and not even know it. and not even know that it's capitalism. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so sad. You motherfuckers that be oppressed and don't even understand that you're oppressed, and then you go side with the oppressor. And you can't spell capitalism without cap. You got me. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, y'all, we voting for Jilly Mama, not the silly mama. You have me. Green gang, you got me. But anyway, let's talk about me originally wanting to vote for Kamala Harris out of spite, though. By the way, y'all don't like us saying Kamala. Go watch my other video. Do y'all not know black people pronounce her name that way? I can't talk about no other races, but as black people, our introduction to that name was a black version pronounced Kamala. So we just trying to, if she really want the black community, you know what I'm saying, we right there with you. So be right there with us. You should be cool with us saying Kamala. And you motherfuckers that's, you feel me, black your damn self. And you're like, it's Kamala, it's Kamala. But anyway, let's talk about this really goofy ass divine feminine, divine masculine stupid shit. Oh my God. I've heard so much stupid shit about black women because of Kamala Harris and so many other people. Y'all say so many terrible things about women, period. But y'all also say dumb shit. And I just be like, damn, this divine masculine, divine feminine shit has got to be some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It literally don't make any sense. And I'm absolutely not no leftist. I don't believe in no gender construct and like that. I definitely believe that men are men and women are women. But the divine masculine, divine feminine shit, that shit is very dumb. And let me just say, there was this fine chocolate sister. Man, I literally have been trying to fuck her for years. And it was a time period where I wasn't trying to have sex with her. She looked like she was trying to fuck me. She used to come to my office like every day. Not in my office, but she would walk past my office window while I was in a whole ass relationship. And I was just like, oh my God. I'm a faithful man. I don't cheat, never have, never will. But I know what I like, and I liked her. And before I got into a relationship, it was 2022 when I was working that office job, and the sister would walk past my office every day. Because my office was in the same neighborhood. My office was right across the street from where I lived. Type shit. So I absolutely, if I was a cheating, low-quality piece of dog shit like some of y'all, I couldn't even get away with that. Like, I work across the street, and she at my... I remember one of my supervisors saying, that she came up to the window and did a dance for me one time. I was like, oh my God, my sister, don't do this, please. And so one of my supervisors, like, she was an old black lady from Memphis. She's like, Adonis, that young lady, she know you. She came up to the window and she looked like she know you very well. I was like, I've been seeing her. I'm familiar with her, but you know, I try to play it down. Like, they know I got a girl. What the fuck? But prior to 2022, I think I first started seeing her 2021. I might even start seeing her 2020. But I've been wanting shorty for a long time. She thick. Well, she not thick, but she got a real big ass. She tall, slim, got them long legs, and at the top of them legs is a nice ass. And I actually was able to like get her over at the crib one time, but my ex ran her away after we had broke up and shit. And it was so fucked up. And I think the universe might have cock blocked because her stupidity cock blocked. Fast forward to, because I tried to get on that. We had our little chilling over at my crib. I had came back from a trip from Canada last year, and she was like, "Oh, you back in town? Like, let me come over." It was late as fuck. I'm like, now me, I don't pressure women into sex or nothing like that. But if you trying to come to my crib at 1 in the morning and sleep next to me, you got a real big juicy ass. She got real big plump lips. I love black features. She real chocolate, blackness, and that's another thing. Though it was a lot of red flags about her, but aside from the divine feminine shit that I'm finna say, and I'm going somewhere with the Kamala Harris shit. But gee, when I first reached out to her, like after breaking up with my ex, I ended up I ended up finding her on one of my mutual homies' page. Shout out to, I don't even know if I should say your name because I don't know if you want to be a part of the story. But shout out to I ain't even gonna say what he is, but you know who you are, bro. I was in the studio with bro, and I ended up seeing that he had her on his page. I was like, oh, gotta get her. I gotta add her on IG too. So when I DM'd her, she was like, I thought you was one of my African I thought you was one of my African clients because she do hair. I'm like, I mean, I'm African, you know what I'm saying? We all black, you hear me? And she was like, not. She basically described Africans in a pejorative way. That shit was a waving flag. That shit was a giant red flag. And my brothers, we have to heed the red flags. What Dr. Umar dumbass be saying? Consciousness over. Let me fucking spark up. Hold on. Now she said some real cool shit about being African though, and that shit pissed me off. But damn, she fine and chocolate. I've loved chocolate when actually I ain't gonna hold you. I've had to grow to be less colorist because I was a colorist in my youth. When I was like, we used to talk about Darcy. Oh, it was this fine sister. Oh my god. Man, when I was in grammar school, we used to talk about her so bad because she was dark skinned, and that's so fucked up. Because boy, to the boy, like my brother Imhotep, shout out my brother Imhotep, like he would say, boy to the boy, shorty ass grew up and glue up. You know, I'm trying to use the past tense of glow, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But damn, and I had to sit and think and reflect on how it's crazy because I had to really balance myself out because I started my journey of loving chocolate women in a hotep ass. Damn, that's a big ass bee. That motherfucker big and fast. Y'all ever seen a bee fly? I don't know if the camera caught that, but that bee was gone. That motherfucker was headed straight towards me. Pendejo. But anyway, look, we gotta mature and shit. But I feel like if you this grown and you still colorist, or you this grown and you still anti-diaspora, that shit has gotta be on you. And we got the internet now. The internet in your pocket. The internet in your hand right now. You watching the internet right now. And you still color. Come on. You still hate. Come on. You're still anti-immigrant and we got the internet? That's crazy. With your dumbass. Ah, man. What? But anyway, what the fuck was I talking? Oh yeah, a fine ass shorty, tall, thick. But anyway, we didn't even get to fuck because my fucking, and I was going smooth. She was like easing into the dick, and I let that happen. I'm actually with that slow burn shit. It's a lot of ooh, damn. It's a short. Ooh, I see a speak of the devil, and he shall appear. She got on a gray tight skin suit, just bouncing. I'm staring. Let me stop. But anyway, man, that sister over there looks. Oh no, I think she would have. Man, let me stop playing bars. But anyway, my ex popped up on some crazy shit. We cool now, but she popped up on some crazy shit Like, wow, I have my little sister friend over, little young lady ting. You feel me? And so that scared her away. So cheeks wasn't clapped that night, that day, that instance, that afternoon, that morning. You know what I'm talking about? So that's cool though, you know what I'm saying? So what I end up doing, damn, she fine. Damn, there's so many fine women coming this way and shit. But anyway, so basically, y'all, Sexy Chocolate Mama saw me. It's so crazy. This all is connected. She saw me while I was protesting at the DNC. She pulled up on me and handed me a bottle of water. I had been thinking about her fine ass for weeks. I've been thinking for days. What you talking about? Shout out Benson. Um, Damn, she thick. Oh my God, my weakness, the forbidden pants. Damn. Oh, and she got the afro and the ass and the afro. Lord, oh Lord, But anyway, what was I finna fucking say? All right, so Sexy Chocolate Mama saw me protesting, pull it up. I manifested her, and she said that. She said, "You've been thinking about me. You manifested me." She came up with a little cute ass voice. I had my shirt off. I was looking good as fuck. Like I watched my other video when I was talking about, so y'all will know. But anyway, she pulled up, handed me a water. I said, "Girl, I've been thinking about you." I said, "Let me thinking about you." I said, "Let me." I was like, I'm a DM you later. You get me?" And then, you know what I'm saying? I did that, and oh my fucking God, G. You know what the fuck she said when we start talking on the DM? She gonna say, "So what was you doing down there?" And I had a feeling she had no fucking clue what the fuck the DNC was or any of that. So I told her what it was. She was like, "That's that Kamala Harris shit, right?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I don't support that shit because, I don't know why she thinks she can be president. Why is a woman trying to be president? Like, bitch, how you gonna run a country with your pussy? You need divine feminine and divine masculine." And I just was quiet for like some seconds, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I see." And then she did like a nervous little cute laugh, and my dick instantly got soft. I was just like, "Damn, your stupidity just cock blocked me." I was like, damn," because she's so fine, and for her to say that shit, you know, you got to be careful with who you interact with, because especially on that level, because when we talk about voting, I've said this in my other videos. Go watch my other videos. Hit the blunt every time I say watch my other videos. Nah, but you vote with things like your genitals. You feel me? I can't vote for a woman that's anti-woman. You're anti-woman and with a stupid ass theory behind it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Shorty Divine? So what you're saying is you've been okay with all the rest of the presidents up until this point. Are they divine masculine and divine feminine? Is that something that can be practiced within one person? Or is that manifested in the form of, every male president has had a male vice president? So explain that. You feel me? The last time we had a male president and a female, I'm not finna rack my brain rationalizing the irrational. Man, let me pause again. Man. Also, black women, especially, black people, but especially black women. It don't matter what made up bullshit book you read either. I gotta say that. If it's an old religious book, I promise you, when it was written, the motherfuckers hated women. They hated women then, they still hate women now. The Quran preaches rape, the Bible. Gee, these bees. No, my nigga. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kill you. I know you we supposed to save the bees. But you was just on my leg. Why was you on my leg though? Oh, you still alive? Okay, but you learn. You learn. I speak life. I hope you safe. I hope your wings still work. But don't do that. Play in the grass. Anyway, get the fuck. What are y'all doing? Get off me. Anyway, I'm sorry, Peter. But anyway, so the Quran preaches rape, the Bible preaches rape. The Bible even says women shouldn't have their hair braided. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9 and 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 3 and 4 says women should not wear their hair braided. And black women look good as fucking braids. I love some you got the Moesha braids. That shit, that's one of my even though I'm a hotep, I'm an ashy hotep and I don't like weave. Nick. Alright, I'm finna spaz. I think bees be sliding for they homies. Have y'all ever noticed that? If you ever kill a bee, killer bee, B96, booty breath ass. But anyway, if you ever kill a bee, you ever notice more bees slide? Speaking of slide, Hezbollah. Boycott, divest, and slide. Hezbollah. Are y'all ready? Y'all are ready, right? Hezbollah, y'all gonna do that for us real quick? Come on now. They obviously want all the smoke. They're not playing. Anyway, also, y'all notice the Bible, and I'm talking about the Protestant Bible because there's multiple versions of the Bible. There's the Protestant Bible, which people call the Bible, but then there's there's the Catholic Bible, there's the Eastern Orthodox Bible, and then there's the Apocryphal. There's all kind of canonical versus non-canonical books and shit. But anyway, just in the Bible, the Protestant Bible alone, there are 66 books, right? 40 of them are named after men and only 2 of them are named after women. Y'all think that's a fucking coincidence? It's not. Don't be a pendejo. Don't be a pendejo. But anyway, all belief is a choice. And speaking of which, let's talk about other beliefs real quick. Yo. Gee. When I was in high school, when I was a freshman in high school, 14 years old, right? It was my first high school party. There was this young lady who was my mom had been knowing that lady's mom since. I'm sorry, my mom had been knowing this young lady's mom, who I went to both high school and grammar school with. She had been knowing her since we lived over east when I was a little baby boy. I think my mom actually knew her before then. We never were involved. Shout out to you, Tashi. You know who you are. If you ever watching, I don't think she would even. I saw her walking down the street one day. I said, "What's up?" I didn't even know she would remember who I was, but we never had no negative shit. And she, little backstory with me. I gotta mention this. I think she's got like a hair business. I think she's married, got kids. Shout out to her and everything. She and her mom, I don't know if her mom made her do this, but either way, she made sure that I got invited to shit because like I was considered like a lame or whatever and shit. But she was popular or whatever, right? And so in grammar school, and like it's funny because my last 8th grade graduation party, she threw that and invited me. And then my very first high school party, which was her birthday party, she invited me to that too. So It was crazy, like the little relay race. Shout out to Tashi. But anyway, um, because of that, because of my background and knowing that I know when I'm out of place, even though nobody really knew me then, I still knew, like, you know how some of y'all may or may not know how imposter syndrome works, but many people experience imposter syndrome, where, if you don't know what that is, imposter syndrome is where even if you deserve where you're at in life, you may still not feel like you deserve it. You may feel like even if you deserve the seat at the table, even if you deserve the building where the room where the table is in, you own the whole block that building sits on, and you deserve it. You may still show up in situations feeling as if you don't belong there. And that's kind of what it was. Even though I knew that this was a different school, there were people such as her who did go to my previous schools and whatnot. This was still a clean slate, so much so that I did way better academically this time around. I was on the honor roll back to back to back, right up until I started smoking weed, which was like the middle of or end of my junior year. But the thing is, because I did so well, I had all of this is a side note also. Because I had all of my credits, I had way more credits than I needed. I had way more service learner hours than I needed. I caught senioritis junior year because I was like, you know, suck my dick. I'm smarter than all you motherfuckers. I don't got to worry about shit. But at any rate, the point is, I had turned over such a new leaf at this new school that, you know, I was kind of like a different person, even socially. And I did, you know, develop a new way of dressing over time, a new way of, you know, interacting with young ladies over time. And then eventually, you know, up until this point that I am, you know, 30, I have much more confidence in myself, but I still know how society works. And back then I knew that. And my point is, I was in this party with all these, you know, popular kids or whatever, really beautiful young women. For the most part, I was with her little brother watching battle raps because I'm like, this party is mostly, you know, the sisters. This is a girl's birthday party. Um, and it was an honor to be one of the few gentlemen in there. But the point is, hit the blunt also every time I pick up the wrong lighter. But anyway, so I'm in this space where I don't fully feel comfortable. And eventually, after getting out of the space with the brother watching battle raps, I went into the main section of the party where they're all like, "Ooh, girl, you got a new phone for your birthday," like she unwrapping her gifts or whatever the fuck. This fine sister named Amanda. She was light skinned. I'm pretty sure she was Afro Latina. Not that that makes her finer or anything. I'm just describing what she looked like. But and she was thick as hell also, and that is unfortunately a part of the story. Um, but and we're not trying to sexualize the youth, but in my 14-year-old body and mind, that's what I perceived her as. I'm pretty sure if I see her today, my adult body and mind will see her adult body and mind as, like, we the same age, of course, and she probably still look good if she's been taking care of herself and got good genes, maybe, because some people haven't been taking good care of themselves and they think they have, but really, y'all are knocking on, boy, I'm telling y'all, 35 and plus is finna punch y'all ass, and y'all not finna be ready. But anyway, no shade or shame, I guess. But anyway, I'm going somewhere with this. This all is related. So this fine sister Amanda ends up striking a conversation with me at this party that I feel like I barely belong at, and we end up really hitting it off. And at this time, once again, lame, we're leaving. We're going closer towards the trend of like iPhones and smartphones and shit. So most people, at the very least, have a phone with a camera. my black ass, I had I had like a track phone. I had a track phone that you get from like the dollar store. You feel me? At the fucking register when you checking out a fucking Family Dollar. I had one of them phones in high school, and that was by design. You know, my mom was like, "You better not lose this phone. You better not let nobody see this phone. In fact, this phone ain't for nothing but calling us. And when you need, blah, blah," you know how it goes. Some of y'all don't know how it goes, so I'm letting you guys know. But at any rate, that phone had no camera on it, mind you. So anyway, uh, I don't remember how long after me and that young lady started talking, but eventually some rumor got around. I don't know how it started or why, but somebody said that I took a picture of her ass. And I was like, and see, here's my thing. A conspiracy theory is just a rumor. Even biblical stories, the stories in the Bible are just rumors. The stories in the Quran are just rumors. All these bullshit ass theories people have are just rumors. And I fucking hate rumors. Especially when it is super easy, very easy to tell one detail that puts a giant gaping hole in the entire theory that you motherfuckers are trying to ruin somebody's life and reputation over with your fucking stupid bullshit. So me, a motherfucker with no, and then that pissed me off even more because I'm like, that's insult to injury. All of y'all actually got phones with cameras on it. I don't. So now I have to acknowledge the fact that I don't have that to cover my name. And people are such pieces of dog shit because those same niggas, I promise you, are the same niggas that grow up to spread lies about migrants and shit. Because y'all are fucking retards. Clones, flat earth, all this fear mongering. That's what the Bible is. That's what the Quran is. It's all doomsday, cultish bullshit that always wants you afraid. All the shit that they're talking about with the migrants. And by the way, I notice a lot of the African Americans aren't spreading this rumor about the Haitian migrants. You know why? Because dumbass, if they were to start randomly selecting people that look like motherfucker, I look like a Haitian nigga. Kodak Black is Haitian, dumb nigga. Gorilla Zoe is Haitian, dumb nigga. They don't have accents. They look like regular black niggas. If they was to just start randomly, indiscriminately pulling niggas left and right because they thought they was Haitian immigrants that was eating cats, they would be grabbing our black ass too. So why the fuck do you think spreading stupidity like that benefits you? Bars. With your fucking stupid ass. Let me pause for a second. Whew. More important than the gold. Thank God for the waters. Thank God